Did you actually invent the 360 deal yourself?
I wouldn't say I invented the 360 deal. Is what I needed to do. Everybody has the ability to sign.
If you want to rap or sing or whatever, don't become a part of the game. You know what? Listen to a song I called The Industry.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient.
The first meeting I ever had, I was like, we gotta sign DMX, and they laughed at me. Jay and Dame did not believe in DMX. Jay would be like, you think he's better than me?
Guess who's making waves in the headlines again? Jay-Z is back in the spotlight with some explosive news. Rumor has it, Jay-Z might be subtly targeting the legendary DMX. But here's the twist. Whispers suggest Jay could be joining forces with his mentor, music mogul Lyor Cohen, and what some speculate as a strategic move against DMX. Yes, you read that correctly. There might be more to this than meets the eye. So let's explore this Hollywood mess a little bit more, as I've got a lot of tea to spill. But of course, before we go any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now let's get going.
It's bullshit, man. The game is fucking bullshit. They fucking the record label executive, and it's like there's too much of that going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my...
Until more facts came, but some information came to me, and I saw some.
Jay-Z is facing backlash from fans who question his commitment to supporting the black community amid rumors of him undermining other black artists. According to the controversy, there are murmurs suggesting that Jay-Z could have been involved in DMX's struggles, potentially with backing from industry heavyweights, including his mentor Lyor. DMX was known for his outspokenness against the murky practices in the music industry, calling out rappers for capitulating to their record label bosses, both literally and figuratively.
He laced the blunt with the crack. Why would you do that to a child?
Here's the scoop. Irv Gotti is stirring up major drama by alleging that Jay-Z harbored jealousy towards DMX and may have plotted against him in secret. And if that wasn't shocking enough, brace yourself because Irv even had a dramatic showdown with Jay-Z that sounds like it's straight out of a crime thriller. Here's the buzz. Jay-Z, alongside his alleged partner Diddy, reportedly informed authorities about Irv, accusing him falsely of a crime. The motive behind this move? Rumor has it that Irv and other prominent black figures in the music industry were planning a fully black-owned music distribution company to safeguard cultural integrity. However, the plot thickens. Jay-Z and Diddy's mentors, Lyor Cohen and Clive Davis, allegedly opposed this power move and supposedly devised a strategy to thwart Irv's ambitious plans. What's the truth behind Irv's claims that Jay-Z was involved in questionable dealings against DMX? Is there concrete evidence supporting rumors of Jay teaming up with Lyor Cohen to undermine X? Let's delve into the specifics. Have you noticed a pattern where those who speak out against Jay-Z and Diddy often meet mysterious fates or are dismissed as unstable? Take DMX, for instance. There are whispers that he attempted to expose Jay-Z and Diddy, alleging they colluded with white label owners to exploit black artists. In a recently surfaced interview, DMX didn't mince words. He criticized Diddy for financially exploiting his artists.
It's like there's too much of that going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my motherfucking music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now they want you all up under this, you know, sitting at going to dinner with them and like that.
But wait, there's more.
Watch me grind with X, and he was off with the hitman. And then something strange happened when I made Get At Me Dog. I used to tell Leo in the midst of the whole staff, and I would tell him, yo, shut the fuck up, yo.
Here's the scoop. In another revealing interview, DMX disclosed how Diddy initially ignored him when it came to a deal at Bad Boy. However, when Diddy caught wind of a better offer from Def Jam, he suddenly pursued DMX aggressively, almost pleading with him to stay. But here's the twist. DMX wasn't feeling Diddy because he allegedly heard about the questionable activities happening behind the scenes at Bad Boy.
3 weeks after I got signed to Def Jam. He's like, yo, I'll lace your pockets. I'll double what they gave you and lace your pockets.
But let's shift gears to Jay-Z for a moment. While everyone's focused on Diddy's alleged missteps, Jay-Z seems to be avoiding a lot of scrutiny. Following DMX's passing in April 2021, Jay-Z appeared on LeBron James's show and expressed that despite their competitive history, there was a mutual respect between them.
So there was a competitive thing, but it was big love. He was so competitive with me. I never met a human being more competitive.
However, here's the twist. According to DMX himself, Jay-Z was actually the one engaging in competitive tactics. In 2004, Jay-Z took over as president at Def Jam Records, succeeding Lyor Cohen. DMX, who had delivered 5 consecutive #1 albums for Def Jam between 1998 and 2003, claimed that things took a turn when Jay-Z assumed the role. Specifically, DMX alleged that Jay-Z interfered with the release of his 6th studio album, Year of the Dog, again. According to DMX, Jay-Z was determined to stage a comeback and was prepared to eliminate any competitors in his path to the top. It was during this period that DMX realized Jay-Z's willingness to discard anyone to advance himself. This realization prompted DMX to decide to part ways with Def Jam. However, the true surprise lies in DMX's long-standing skepticism towards Jay-Z, particularly regarding Jay's connections with influential figures in the industry. Unlike Jay-Z, DMX maintained authenticity, consistently speaking out against label owners who exert control over artists, refusing to compromise his principles for anyone. Back in 2005, DMX dropped a track that pulled back the curtain on the music industry, offering a raw glimpse into its workings. He bluntly rapped, "If you ain't strong-minded, the industry will break you down. It's just a matter of time." He portrayed industry figures as vultures, waiting to prey on vulnerability. In another verse, DMX criticized how the industry exploits new artists, stating, "The industry doesn't care about you, yet it can't survive without you." Meanwhile, Jay-Z has been entrenched in the industry since day one, but he's faced allegations of abandoning his friends and partners. Just consider Dame Dash, Rockefeller's co-founder, who openly accused Jay-Z of betraying him by cozying up to dubious figures in the music business, notably Lyor Cohen. According to Dash, Cohen employed a divide-and-conquer strategy to dismantle Rockefeller. Lyor had been embroiled in controversy for years, never shying away from making provocative statements. However, the turning point came in 2018 when he appeared on The Breakfast Club and addressed the issue of substance use in rap. When DMX struggles were mentioned, Lyor expressed sadness. Yet when Charlemagne challenged him about signing artists who promote that lifestyle, Lyor didn't hesitate to justify it, stating, "That's simply the nature of the industry."
When I first got with Lyor, the first thing he did was try to make me have a beef with another black person on his behalf. And I was like, he said, "You with me, right? If you with me, then you gotta go to war with." I said, "Bro, I got a lot of beefs on the street. You gonna go to war with me? Let's not do that."
I'm so sad. It's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent.
Regarding Dame Dash's accusation of being a culture vulture, Lyor responded dismissively, showcasing an air of arrogance. When he was told, "Y'all made a lot of money together. Made a lot of money. Come on, Lyor, don't do that to him." Lyor arrogantly responded, "I don't know him. I really don't." Oh, and speaking of which, after Dame got wind of Lyor's remarks, he didn't pull any punches. He hopped on Instagram and let loose saying, "Thanks for this, Lyor Cohen, for proving my point. In true culture vulture form, they make money off us and then try to erase our true history and act like the real ones never existed." Now let me loop you in on how the ongoing drama between Lyor and Dame ties back to DMX. There's speculation that Lyor may have been orchestrating behind-the-scenes maneuvers that influenced Jay-Z's actions, which ultimately impacted DMX's career. But brace yourself, because it doesn't stop there. Following DMX's tragic passing, Lyor escalated things with incredibly disrespectful remarks. During DMX's funeral in Brooklyn on April 25, 2021, many anticipated Lyor's presence to pay respects. Instead of attending in person, he sent a recording where he initially spoke somewhat positively about DMX. However, shockingly and insensitively, he referred to DMX as a gremlin and suggested his demise wasn't unexpected.
So the race against time was that we all know X
is a gremlin and reckless and looking for a wall to crash into.
Can you believe they brought all that drama to DMX's funeral? Lyor's actions just confirmed Dame Dash's criticism. Classic culture vulture behavior. If Jay-Z considers Lyor his mentor, it's understandable why DMX kept a cautious stance around him. But there's more controversy surrounding Jay-Z. Rumors are swirling about Jay and Diddy allegedly cooperating with authorities to undermine Irv Gotti and other black label owners' plans for an all-black owned music distribution company.
What I understand about me is that I can have white people working for me. Because he thinks black people can only have black people working for him. So when I would walk in and have anybody white in my staff, he'd go to the side and go, "Are you okay?" And let me know if they're treating you wrong. Blink twice. I swear to God he did that. The blink twice, the napkin, he should do it to everyone.
According to reports, Suge Knight had a grand vision to unite music artists from various genres under one umbrella. Irv Gotti elaborated. In the music industry, artists lack a union, healthcare, everything. It should be different. His proposal was innovative and aimed to have labels cover artists' union dues up front, recouping these costs from album sales, similar to advances. The objective? To provide essential benefits, such as healthcare and retirement plans, fundamentally transforming how the music industry supports its artists. In 2002, at the West Coast Hip Hop Summit, Suge Knight delivered hard-hitting truths about how major labels exert control over artists by retaining ownership of their masters. He emphasized that most artists are unable to negotiate the purchase of their masters, perpetuating a cycle of dependency on labels. Suge openly criticized figures like Diddy and others, accusing them of failing to demonstrate solidarity and stand up for artists' rights when it truly matters.
Want to have a union? How many people want to get together and say, okay, we're going to network? You got a deal at Universal and your points is too low. Want to be fake, it's out there, so why they can't show the same report? Support, brother. Not idiot, don't get me wrong, it's cool.
By the way, Irv Gotti's name was mentioned because the summit took place before he joined forces with Suge's initiative. Eventually, Suge garnered support from nearly all major players in black record labels, except for two notable figures, Jay-Z and Diddy. There have been murmurs about Jay-Z and Diddy allegedly having questionable connections with federal authorities and other influential figures. As for Diddy, rumors trace back to his late father, Melvin Combs, reportedly associated with notorious Harlem substance lord Frank Lucas. Sadly, Melvin met a tragic end in 1972 under mysterious circumstances. While officially unsolved, Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal claimed Melvin was targeted by his own associates, allegedly for cooperating with authorities. Here's a shocking revelation. According to Gene, Diddy narrowly avoided a similar fate. There's even speculation that the bullets that tragically took Biggie Smalls' life in '97 were originally intended for Diddy.
I told you I had intel, but you didn't want to hear it. Let's reminisce the fact. I told our driver, Kenny, run this next 3 lights. Run the light, Kenny. Kenny ran the light, Big stopped at the light. Big get killed. Wasn't meant for him, bruh.
Diddy's rumored connections with federal authorities have shielded him from scrutiny over his questionable dealings throughout the years. However, some industry insiders witnessed these dynamics and attempted to raise alarms about Diddy's alleged affiliations. One notable critic was Kanye West, who publicly labeled Diddy as a Fed a year prior to Cassie's lawsuit emerging. Kanye's outspokenness on the manipulative forces within the music industry led to his blacklisting in late 2022. Following this fallout, Diddy reached out to Kanye for a face-to-face discussion, but Kanye opted to expose their interactions by sharing their text messages online. In one particularly heated exchange, Kanye challenged Diddy, daring him with the words, "Come and do something illegal to me now, please." Diddy responded by proposing a meeting upon his arrival, prompting Kanye's suspicion of a potential setup. Kanye's skepticism persisted as Diddy insisted on meeting and reassured Kanye not to feel threatened, ending with a message of goodwill. Yet Kanye remained steadfast, accusing Diddy of being involved with authorities and refusing to divulge his address.
Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these all you fake hard fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't get because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying?
In 2015, when the New York Daily News uncovered Daisy Ray's history, Dame Dash revealed on Sway in the Morning that it left him unsettled about Jay-Z's intentions. Dame candidly expressed concern, recounting how many in his circle, including Rockefeller co-founder Kareem Biggs Burke, had encountered legal scrutiny from federal authorities. Seeing Jay-Z appoint a former federal informant to lead his company deeply troubled Dame.
Remember when Jay-Z said this? I think we passed kneeling. Let me play again. This time, look at the reaction of the lady sat just behind him. The reason why she's worried about how Jay would respond is because she's the CEO of Rock Nation. But in her former life, she was a federal informant.
Now let's rewind to Suge Knight's vision of establishing an all-black-owned music distribution company. Both Irv Gotti and Jay Prince have disclosed that federal interference thwarted this initiative. Fast forward to January 2003, when federal agents raided Murder Inc.'s New York offices. Subsequently, Irv and his brother Chris faced money laundering charges that could have led to 20-year sentences. However, they were ultimately acquitted. Irv asserted that the entire ordeal was orchestrated to derail their efforts to revolutionize the music industry through artist unionization. Now, regarding Jay Prince, he revealed that in the 90s, a DEA agent named Jack Schumer was assigned to target Rap-A-Lot Records. Prince disclosed, "They sent this guy to come after me, but instead, he sent serious threats. This man had took down 8 people. While they were investigating me, I hired an investigator to look into them, and that's when I found out about his history." Here's the critical question. Is there concrete evidence that Jay-Z and Diddy collaborated with federal authorities to sabotage the plan for an all-black-owned music company? According to Gene Deal, there is supposedly extensive documentation at Bad Boy indicating Diddy's substantial involvement in assisting the feds. Regarding Jay-Z, Gene claimed to have heard from multiple sources that Jay-Z was also cooperating with federal authorities. Adding more fuel to the fire, recent interviews with Irv Gotti have surfaced, where he boldly asserts Jay-Z harbored intense jealousy towards DMX. According to Gotti's accounts, Jay-Z and Lyor Cohen reportedly mocked DMX, doubting his potential for success, saying, "First meeting I ever had, I was like, we got to sign DMX, and they laughed at me. I remember when I left the office. Tina Davis said she knew that I wanted to sign DMX. She said DMX don't sell. Your A is fired." Jay and Dame did not believe in DMX. Jay would be like, "You think he's better than me?" And I'd be like, "He's nice just like you," I said. "If you look in the hood, there's less of like you and more of like him. Yeah, but don't want to live that. He's depressing, Gotti," I said. "I don't give a A." This alleged animosity sheds light on a deeper rift within the industry, where competitive dynamics and personal rivalries may have influenced business decisions and perceptions of artists' capabilities. Gotti's revelation suggests a complex interplay of ambition, envy, and strategic maneuvering among influential figures in the music scene, potentially shaping the trajectory of artists' careers and industry dynamics at large. Fans are now pointing out that this latest revelation only reinforces DMX's long-standing criticisms of Jay-Z and other industry powerhouses. Commentators are noting Jay and Bey will soon get to play out their roles in Bonnie and Clyde. Let's see how tough they really are. And expressing sentiments like, "Run. Diddy used to boast about Bad Boy for life, but now he's crumbling. This is who society admires." DMX himself explained why he and Jay had a falling out, and they silenced him, no doubt. But everyone involved in his demise will face consequences. God sees all. But what are your thoughts on this situation? Feel free to share your perspective in the comments below. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.